This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Maddie Jansen. Just minutes ago, a verdict was reached in the trial of former police officer Kim Potter. The jury found Potter guilty on 2 counts of manslaughter in the deadly April shooting of Daunte Wright in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Prosecutors said Potter was negligent and reckless when she mistook her firearm for a taser and shot Wright. Defense attorneys called it an accident and say Potter had the right to use deadly force even though she intended to use her taser. Potter will be sentenced at a later date. Minnesota sentencing guidelines recommend 7 years in prison for the first-degree charge and 4 years for the second-degree charge. Prosecutors say they would seek a longer sentence. Coronavirus news now, and the Food and Drug Administration has authorized another COVID-19 treatment pill. This morning it announced the approval of Merck's antiviral pill for emergency use. The move comes a day after it authorized another antiviral drug from Pfizer. Merck's treatment, known as molnupiravir and developed in partnership with Ridgeback Biotherapeutics, is cleared for use in adults with mild to moderate COVID who are at risk for severe disease. Pfizer's pill was authorized for people as young as 12. The use of the molnupiravir will be limited to situations where other authorized treatments are inaccessible or not clinically appropriate, according to FDA officials. Clinical trials found that the treatment reduced the risk of hospitalization and death among high-risk COVID patients by 30%. By comparison, Pfizer's drug has been shown to be 89% effective at preventing high-risk people from being hospitalized or dying from COVID. The big advantage of these treatments is that they can be given and taken at home. That could help the nation's hospitals as new infections are expected to continue to surge this winter.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
Witnesses say what started as a car fire quickly engulfed a building in central Bakersfield. The flames broke out around 1:15 a.m. on Chester Avenue near 2nd Street. Witnesses say the garage that caught fire was connected to a marijuana dispensary. Video shows fire crews forcing entry into the building using an electric saw. No word on the cause. And less than 30 minutes later, another structure fire, this time at a Carl's Jr. on F and 30th Streets. Fire officials say a neon sign sparked this blaze. All right, we are on storm watch this Christmas Eve and taking you outside with a look at the rain that came through the area this morning. It started last night and it is going to continue throughout the day. So yeah, you're seeing some wet streets out there this morning and into this afternoon, and it's just going to continue to get a little heavier as we go through the day and get closer to your evening forecast. Well, for 17 days this month, you played Santa and delivered unwrapped toys to our lobby here at TV 17. A mountain of toys, in fact, that reached to the top of the Christmas tree in our lobby. And once they were picked up and hauled away, those gifts from you transformed the room at the Bakersfield Homeless Center.
We believe this is one of the largest toy amounts that we've seen in the last few years, so we're so grateful for Kern County and the community coming out and supporting us. And I'll tell you, every child that's walked through here is overwhelmed and excited. It's really joyful to be able to see the moms know that they have something to give their kids.
Your turn.
Roughly 1,200 toys went to the homeless center, and another 1,000 went to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Kern County. They distributed the toys you donated to a half-dozen schools in disadvantaged communities here at home. Again, from all of us at Circle 17, a huge thank you for giving in the spirit of the Golden Empire. Alta Sierra Ski Resort is closed today after the storm moved in, bringing rain initially before turning into snow. Owner Brian Kelly told 17 News the rain caused wet and slushy snow, which is dangerous for skiers and snowboarders. So the resort was slated to be open tomorrow. We'll keep you posted, though, on how things shake out with this storm. Tonight's the last night to help out our local homeless population by visiting Dustin's Diner. Since brothers Dustin and David Kilpatrick opened the diner 28 years ago, it's raised close to $300,000 to benefit the homeless. Last year alone, they raised almost $15,000. So come on out, sip some hot cocoa, eat some baked goods, and see all the lights. Every dollar will go to the homeless center. You can find Dustin's Diner on Hagen Oaks Boulevard near the marketplace.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.